Hey everybody, welcome back. Special video for you guys today. We all know that skincare products, topical products, can do a great job on the skin. But as I've said many times on the channel, all of the new technology that we have coming out for in-home devices that can actually help reverse skin aging, build collagen, remove fine lines and wrinkles, fade age spots, and even regrow hair is pretty dang amazing. My professional thoughts on this subject as we move forward in time is that eventually these type of technologies, these in-home devices that used to be really expensive treatments in the spas, salons, and dermatologist office are going to eventually be the primary portion of people's skincare routines, with topical products being the secondary supportive step in a skincare routine. So I'm really excited at this month's compilation video because I have taken all of this information and condensed it down into one video for you. And while this video is going to be a bit longer than my videos usually are, it will have chapters so you can skip around to different devices that I've reviewed, especially if one of them speaks to you and you feel like it would be a good fit for your skincare routine. So without any more yapping from me, let's jump into the videos so that you can learn what's possible when it comes to reverse aging your skin. Few things in skincare excite me as much as something that can do more than one thing for us in our skincare routine, saving us both time, money, and giving excellent results. And today I am excited to be talking about this little device here, a multi-benefit device that can give you an entire facial right in the comfort of your own home. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. As I said, I'm excited today because I'm going to be talking about a new device called the Urchin. And if you happen to be new to my channel and not familiar with who I am, I'm Chris Gibson, a skincare expert. I've been doing skincare for 36 years, helping folks like you find skincare that will work for them, not empty their wallet, and not do them more harm than good. So if that's the kind of information you've been looking for here on YouTube, I hope you'll stick around and subscribe. Now, this is by Maysama Skincare. This is not a sponsored video, but I do like that brand. It's a UK brand a whole lot. It's an eco-friendly brand built around a specific sustainable ingredient called green rooibos tea that comes from South Africa. In fact, I've done several videos on their products because I love them so much. You guys that follow the channel know I am a fiend when it comes to red light therapy. I know red light therapy works. And so when they released this new device called the Urchin, oddly enough, it does kind of look like a sea urchin, that gives you both a deep sonic cleansing ability, massage, red light therapy, and microcurrent all in one device. I was like, yeah, I got to try this out. I mean, that is 4 different modalities, 4 different treatments that you can get in one session in your skincare routine 2 or 3 times a week that can really make a big difference in how your skin looks. And I know because I've been using this thing for about 3 months. Now, the first unique thing I want to point out about this device is the sonic cleansing capability. And that is this anti-microbe silicone brush. It's very soft and gentle to the skin and yet can provide such a deep cleansing, especially if you have oily skin, comedones, prone to breakouts. It's also great for exfoliating dead skin cells off folks like me who are mature, to be able to improve and increase circulation in the skin. You guys know I talk about that all the time. Superficial circulation to the skin, very important. And removing those dead skin cells that build up so our skincare products can work better. The other great news is you can use this particular device with any type of facial face wash, oil-based, foaming, clarifying, it doesn't matter. It works with all of them. It's easy to clean. And because of the antimicrobe properties, it will stay sterile for you. And I've been testing out the sonic cleansing feature using Maysama's Gel Balm Cleanser. It's also made with green rooibos tea. Now, as to the level of functionality and strength of the different modalities, the device does have 4 levels. I suggest on any of the modalities we're going to talk about today that you always start with the lowest level, like I always say, and work your way up to the stronger levels as you determine your level of sensitivity and tolerability to the treatments. So I'm going to turn this on and we're going to use it to do a gentle cleansing session as it massages away oil, dirt, and impurities. And guys, This is really great if you have facial hair, because these facial brushes are actually able to get past the hair on your face down to the skin surface and actually give you one of the best feeling, clean feeling experiences you've probably had in a really long time. Because if you have facial hair like I do, you know how hard it is to get that skin underneath that hair completely clean. This particular product will actually do that for you. So once you've completed your cleansing session, you just pat your skin dry, apply your other products, and go about your day. This is safe to use every day for most everyone. Now, if you happen to have redness and flushing from things like rosacea or psoriasis or even eczema, probably using this a couple times a week is better, because sometimes that extra stimulation and blood flow can lead to that redness and flushing that is often associated with those issues. But if you suffer from oily skin, blackheads, even acne breakouts, the 6,000 vibrations per minute of this brush can really help decongest pores, make them look smaller, and help reduce the incidence of blackheads and breakouts. All right, so what about the other modalities? The red light therapy, the microcurrent, and the heated massage. Well, you can use all of these. When you go back and turn your device on, you can see that the red light is activated. It's a pulsing red light therapy that has been proven clinically, and of course I use red light therapy all the time, to help improve collagen production, help reduce inflammation, help strengthen fibroblasts in the skin, and give your skin better elasticity. You can press it once more and you will be adding a vibration massage feature that helps improve superficial circulation, improve lymph drainage, removes puffiness, and helps actually continue to decongest those pores. And of course, you can increase the intensity of the vibration based on your sensitivity and comfort level. As you get used to the device, you can increase it. That's what I did. And you can also add microcurrent to this, using a combination of therapies or all of them together to give you a complete red light massage with mild microcurrent therapy. And mild microcurrent, as we've talked about on the channel before, is a great way to tighten and tone the skin of the face by activating and working out those muscles just below the surface of the skin. And microcurrent also activates mitochondria and also aiding that all-important collagen production. You can use any of these features with your skincare products and serums. It actually does help them absorb better. With this device, I like to use Maysama's Green Rooibos Serum. It seems to work very, very well. It's been proven to help improve the benefits of red light therapy. What's really important is that you keep your skin moist. You can use a spray mist to do this. You can use a hydration serum like polyglutamic acid. That's a great one because it does have a polymer in there that sits on the surface of the skin and keeps it lubricated, which helps the microcurrent transfer down into the skin cells much better than it would on dry skin. And again, we never want to use anything on our skin that pulls and drags. So it's very important to keep your skin kind of slippery so that the product glides evenly. And as you can see here, you always want to start in the center of the face, moving upward and outward. And the same thing should you decide to use this device on the neck and under the chin and jawline. It works exceptionally well in those areas too. And this is such an invigorating and at the same time relaxing way to improve the health of your skin. It just feels so amazing. Bottom line, I think this is an amazingly well thought out device. It works extremely well. It provides all of those different modalities and treatments in one session, and used 2 to 3 times a week can really make a difference in how your skin looks and feels. As always with my videos, I will put a link down below in the video description box where you can go and read and find out more about this particular device. Should you decide to use the device, please come back and let us know how it worked for you, because all of us, including me, will want to know. Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I am excited to be finally giving you my thoughts, my experience, and a review on an in-home laser device that can really deliver the goods. On this channel, we have talked about all sorts of therapies. We have talked about red light therapy, radio frequency therapy, oil therapy. We've talked about EMS, electrical muscle stimulation therapies, all of these therapies designed to lift and strengthen the outer layers of the skin and help to encourage collagen production in the deeper layers of skin in order to lift the face and give it a more youthful look. And many of you, both here on the channel and in my Skin So Fabulous skincare community, have been asking me about lasers. More correctly, laser devices for use in the home, and more specifically, the NIRA. Now, the NIRA laser device has gotten a lot of press, a lot of good press. It is a powerful in-home laser device. It's different from the laser therapies that you might get in office with a dermatologist or even a med spa, because those laser technologies are fractionated or ablative laser technologies meant to be done ever so often in office. And they can be quite expensive, but they do work and they do deliver results. Now, like radio frequency and old therapy, lasers work by heating up the tissues down underneath the skin, which activates the mitochondria of your cells and turns on the little engines that help reproduce and support the collagen you do have in your skin. Obviously, for all of us as we get older, I would know something about that. I just turned 60. We lose a little bit of bone mass. We have declining levels of collagen in our skin, and our skin has been fighting off for many, many years all of the negative effects of our environment, like UVA, UVB light, pollution, and the ever-present free radicals. So to me, it's an exciting time that we can actually get devices in the home, like the laser therapy I'm about to tell you about today, that can actually make a difference in your skin painlessly and without downtime that are associated with a lot of the in-office laser treatments. So I was really excited when NIRA reached out to me to try out and review their laser devices, because I know, and as an esthetician, have seen the results myself. And speaking of that, if you happen to be new to my channel and not familiar with who I am, I'm Chris Gibson, a skincare expert. I've been in skincare for 36 years, helping people find skincare that will work for them, not empty their wallet, and not do them more harm than good. So if that sounds like you, and this is the kind of content you've been looking for here on YouTube, I hope you'll stick around and subscribe. All right, so as I said, NIRA sent me this kit. It's a 4-piece anti-aging kit that has 2 professional level laser devices, the NIRA Pro and the NIRA Precision. And both of these devices, as I'm going to explain and show you in just a minute, can really change the way the skin on your face or body, wherever you use them, looks. We are talking professional level results that you can attain within 90 days with consistent daily use of these devices. And it doesn't take a lot of time, as I'm going to show you, 2 to 5 minutes per day as part of your skincare routine to combat wrinkles and sagging skin. And NIRA's patented technology over time provide more energy and power to give you clinical grade results than most professional treatments that happen in a single visit. This kit also came with 2 additional anti-aging products, a Moisture Lock hyaluronic acid serum and a youth renewal peptide cream to help enhance the results that you get from these NIRA lasers. FDA cleared, safe for all skin types, again, 2 to 5 minutes application per day with no pain or redness or downtime. Now, I've been using the NIRA for a little over 30 days, and I've really been getting the compliments on my skin. In fact, just yesterday I was out and about, and somebody hadn't seen me in a couple months, goes, "Did you drink the potion?" Referencing the potion from Death Becomes Her, that 1992 movie. And several different friends have mentioned how much fuller and younger the skin on my face is actually looking. So we're not talking about topical application, although the serum and the peptide cream are great and they're going to enhance the results. It's the actual work that the laser is doing beneath the surface of your skin that's going to make the big difference over time. That all said, let me jump into showing you how the device actually works and how you can apply this technology to get really good looking skin. All right, so in the NIRA kit that I have, there are 2 laser devices, the NIRA Pro and the NIRA Precision. And I'm going to show you how each of these work. Again, the technology is the same, but the application with these is a bit different. If you look at the laser interface of the Pro, it's pretty wide. If you look at the Precision, named Precision for a reason, tiny, smaller. So it can be used on areas around the eye, like working on hooded eyelids, also those tiny fine lines that happen just under the lower lid and from the corner of the eye outward. But first I want to talk about how the Pro works. And there are 5 different strength levels on this. I suggest you start off at 1 or 2, get used to how that's going to feel on your skin before you move up to the highest level. You can also use this device on the back of the hands. Many people do. It's the same type of treatment to help improve collagen loss there. Areas around the neck, which is something of concern for me. I want to make sure that I keep my neck looking youthful. But with its wider opening and larger laser node, it reaches more skin than, of course, the Precision would. So you're going to want to use this in areas where you need a lot of coverage, like the forehead, the jawline, the neck, the backs of the hands. This would be the device you want to use. So you simply turn it on. And I already have mine set to the 5th level of strength because I've been using this for a little while. And the device actually will communicate with you. So when you apply the device correctly, you'll hear a beep. The second beep means that the laser treatment has been completed for that section of skin. Now the device will also tell you if you haven't applied it to your skin correctly or it has been interrupted. One of the key things about the NIRA is that you apply it to the skin and hold it steady there, because if you move it or it leaves the surface of the skin or gets a gap, it will tell you you've made a mistake and you just need to move on to the next spot. You don't want to reapply the laser in the same spot even if there was an error, because some laser treatment has been applied and you don't want to overheat the skin. Here's an example of that. Those tell you that the device has not been applied correctly to the skin, or it's been lifted off the skin too soon and it has interrupted that laser treatment for that section. But you're going to be doing this daily, so even if you mess up in one little area, it's not going to matter, because overall, over time, all areas are going to get treated and all areas are going to give you results. Now with each device, there is a full instruction booklet that goes in far more detail than I am here on this video. So if you get this, obviously you'll want to read this and follow the directions, but let's apply it to my skin so you get a feel for what this is like. And what I'm feeling is a little bit of warmth in each of these sections. And you want to make sure that you overlap treatment areas. You probably can hear the cooling fan that just came on in the device. And that's all you do. You apply the device to any area of the skin, the neck, the back of the hands, your forehead, wherever you're wanting to improve the fullness, thickness, elasticity, bounce back of skin in any area. That's where you want to use the device. Once per day is optimal. You can use it twice a day, but you need to do it several hours apart. You don't want to do a round of treatments and to do a second round of treatments right away. That's too much heat going into the skin and it could cause some redness and irritation. So now let's talk about the precision device, which is great for the upper eyelid, hooded eye areas, the corner of the eye to the crow's feet, and those tiny little lines that happen just under the lower eyelid. You would turn it on. Again, start with the lower level to get used to the feeling of the treatment first, and then move your way up in strength. Again, 5 strength levels. And while the probe is automatically applying the treatment to the skin, you have to push the button on the precision in order to get the treatment to work. So you place the device where you want to start. I'm going to start under my lower eyelid. Same thing, beep means it's done. This one goes much faster because we're covering a smaller area of the face. Again, you feel a warming sensation. Oh, see, I messed up. And after you completed that first application around the eye, you want to do another circle just outside the one you just did, following the same steps. I'm just under where I did this before. So you get the idea of how this works. It's very simple to use this very powerful device. You're going to feel it working and you're going to start to notice results in about 30 days because that's how long I've been using it, and people are starting to make comments about how good my skin is looking. Now, like with all things in skincare, should you decide to use a device like this, it's important to take a selfie when you start, one at the 30-day mark, another at the 60-day mark, and another at the 90-day mark. And of course, there will be a link down below in the video description box you can use and go check this out for yourself. Should you get the NIRA and decide to use it, please come back and let us know in the comments below how it worked out for you. Now, I hope you guys found today's video helpful. If you did, please like it, share it out. Again, there will be a link down below in the video description box so you can go directly and check this out for yourself. Look at the before and after pictures, do the research, read the reviews, and that way you can decide for yourself if this type of technology is something that you've been looking for. What if you could get the skin rejuvenating benefits of a micro-infusion treatment at home? This is the same type of treatment that dermatologists use on celebrities to get them red carpet ready. Well, I'm going to tell you about a new device that can help you do that all in today's video. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you're new and not familiar with who I am, I'm Chris Gibson. I'm a skincare expert of 35 years helping you to find skincare that will work for you, not empty your wallet, and not do more harm than good. And I never ever get so excited as I do when I get to test out skincare products, which is what I've been doing all summer. But when something new comes out that combines technology with skin science, I get really excited to test these things out. So for those of you who've been following the channel for a long time, you know that I've been testing a lot of products, a lot of devices, a lot of technology products on the channel. But today I'm going to be talking about something that launched from QURE Skincare. That's the folks that I got the QURE LED red light therapy mask from that I absolutely love and use all the time. Well, they sent me this new product, this new technology, if you will, new type of treatment to give the same type of benefits you would get at a dermatologist office with a micro-needling, micro-infusion treatment for about 15 times less the cost and safely get those benefits in the comfort of your own home. So what I'm talking about is this little vial right here. It doesn't look like a very impressive piece of equipment, but it actually is. If you look closely at the end of this vial, there are tiny little 14 karat gold hollow needles that allow serum, that I'm going to talk about in just a moment, to be placed inside the vial, go through these tiny little needles as you stamp the device on your skin. Now, micro-needling in of itself has been proven to be a very effective skincare treatment, especially for collagen building, removing acne scarring, and even helping with stretch marks. The problem with micro-needling in the home is that it can be difficult for people to get it just right. How often do you roll the roller across your face or whatever part of your skin you're using it on? How do you know that you've got it disinfected? Because there's always a risk of getting bacteria down in the skin. And as we roll those micro-needles, if you don't know what you're doing, you can actually create tiny little tears that can cause more problems than be helpful. There's often some redness and downtime with these type of procedures, even when it's done professionally in the office. And the way the rolling device works is that it presses serums that are already on the skin down through that outer layer of skin surface, the dead skin cells, down lower into the upper layers of the skin where you should get some benefit from them. While this is a super cool micro-infusion device, if you will, I'm really excited about two things. First is the fact that we use this to stamp the skin rather than apply a roller to get product down into the skin itself. But by stamping the skin, we are creating straight in micro channels that go just through the outer layer of the skin, penetrate that barrier, and allow the serum to flow through these hollow 14 karat gold needles where it can penetrate further down into the skin where it can be of much more benefit. And in fact, not only does it plump out fine lines and wrinkles and increase collagen production, but it does it very quickly. You'll see a kind of dewy, glowy look after you use it, but within a couple of days, your skin really looks quite amazing. Now, this video is not sponsored by QURE Skincare, but I will be putting a link down below in the video description box where you can go and check out this new device and how it works and read all of the wonderful information they have available there for you. And if you want to save a little bit of money, the link below that does include a discount of purchase at QURE Skincare. So the first question I had was, can you use this product with any kind of serum that you have? And actually, they prefer that you use the serums they have developed specifically to glide through these needles, the right consistency, the right formulation. And that's the other thing I'm excited about are the two serums that they actually make available for this product. There are two of them. The first is beta-glucan, which is a hydrator for your skin. And science-backed studies have shown that beta-glucan is a better hydrator in a lot of cases than hyaluronic acid, actually hydrating your skin up to 20% more. It's very well tolerated and it's very gentle. So it does not pull moisture from the skin out into the air as some hyaluronic acid serums will. Now, the other anti-aging superpowered serum that they have available is EGF. That's a growth factor, epidermal growth factor, which also has been shown to greatly reduce the signs or visible signs of aging on the skin, also enhancing collagen production up to 30%, while also helping to alleviate dark spots and brown patches, all while also providing extra moisture to your skin. So two very exciting serums that you would normally find in a licensed esthetician's office or a dermatologist office available to you at home. So how do you use this puppy? Well, it's very simple to use. As you can see here, there is a cap, There's also a lid that goes over these little tiny needles. Now, the thing to understand about these are disposable, so you want to use them once and then throw them away. They do send several replacement tips like this with the product, so you're going to be using it every 2 weeks because, again, it is a type of micro needling, and we want to give the skin time to completely heal and repair using these well-formulated serums. So you remove the cap. Then you take the vial. In this case, this is the beta-glucan. You peel this off, and it has a little rubber stopper, as you can see. I'm going to take that out. Now, you can use both serums together if you like, mixing them up to fill this 3/4 of the way full. There's a little line. Makes it very helpful to see. I don't know if you can see it here on camera, but I'm just going to use the beta-glucan today just to make this simple and not take up a lot of our time. So you pour the product into the vial. Then you replace the cap. Then you're going to turn this upside down and let it rest for about 2 minutes. That gives the serum time to channel down through the needles so it'll be ready when you go to apply this to your skin. In the meantime, you want to wash your face and your hands because you want to start with a clean, sterile environment. Again, we are taking these tiny gold needles, 0.5 mm needles, and penetrating the skin with them. And while we're not going to go super deep, we are penetrating the skin's barrier in order to get the serum down where it needs to go. So you want your skin to be clean. So it's been 2 minutes. This should be ready to go. I like to test it on the back of my hand. You can see a few drops came out just to make sure that we're ready. And you're going to stamp the skin lightly, not jab, not stab, not go at it like a jackhammer. This is to be lightly done. So you can start with wherever you want. I always like to start on my temple because that's just, I've been doing skincare so long, that's how I've always started. So I remember to get everything. And you just lightly press this into the skin just for a few seconds. It doesn't hurt. There's a tiny little pinprick sensation. And you want to try to do a 50% overlap. So you're not going to go really far. So that's really like this, then this, then this, then this. So you don't want to be skipping around all over the place with this. You want to make sure that you do the little overlaps. Now for the guys watching this, obviously I have a fairly thick beard and mustache right now. Usually I just have stubble. So you have to kind of press a little harder to make sure that you get through that hair and into the skin. You'll feel it. I always save my forehead for last. That way I know I don't have to concentrate or worry about anything up here until I'm actually done with my face. Another area a lot of people forget to get with skincare is the area right between the ear and the face, which tends to show a lot of visible signs of aging. So I always try to make sure I get this area back here along my jawline. And an area I show visible signs of aging, a lot of guys have this area, is right between the eyes, right above the nose. So that's where I start my forehead treatment. And I just come back around to my temple. And if you overlap the temple, it's okay. Now that was one pass across my face with this. For better results, you want to do it at least 2 or 3 times. So you would start over and just start doing it again and do the whole face again. Now you're going to have some serum left. You can use this on the backs of your hands, which is what I do with the leftover, because hands are an area that show a lot of aging really easily. Really diligent about taking care of the backs of my hands and my arms so that they don't show aging. Take over the leftover serum that's sitting on the top of the skin and just pat it in. And after your third pass, you can take whatever is left of this serum and apply it on top of the skin, the neck, the chest, hands and arms, whatever you wish. Do not try to save the serum in this. Use the entire vial. Now, if you're mixing the 2 serums together, you will have a little bit left over in each vial. Just simply mix those together. And again, use them as a surface serum, a topical application, if you will, to your hands, your chest, your neck, and your face. Now I'm just going to pat into my skin any excess serum that's left sitting on the surface. And then again, I would apply whatever's left of this as an additional treatment, of topical treatment. But you can look closely at my skin and see that it's got a rosy, dewy glow, which lasts several hours. It's not really redness, just a slight increase in circulation, which is very beneficial to your skin anyway. But what you'll notice over the next couple of days that your skin will look better and better and better. Now they recommend, and I recommend as well, that you use this at night before rest. Again, our body goes through an overnight sleep repair cycle. Our skin goes through that. So it's helpful to have good, solid skincare products or treatments on the skin while that's happening. The next day, you can go right back into your regular routine, like vitamin C serum in the morning, retinol at night. And in fact, you will find that the use of these serums along with your other products and this particular type of delivery treatment should improve the way those products work. So you should really see an overall benefit to the way your skin looks and feels. What if you could get the skin rejuvenating benefits, 4-in-1 in-office treatments that cost hundreds of dollars, all from one device at home? I'm going to tell you what this is, what it does, all in today's video. All right, so we're talking about this device. It's a brand new device out on the market, just released, and I've been testing it out. And it is the Bian Gua Sha LED Facial Massager by Maysama Skincare. Yeah, that's 4 modalities, 4 therapies, all in this one tiny little device that helps lift and refresh and massage and give your skin, your face, a much more youthful look, and it does it every single time you use it. Now, Maysama Skincare is not sponsoring this video. This is something that I'm testing out for myself. Very excited that they sent this to me to try out. It can do some amazing things, but let's talk about what Gua Sha actually is. Gua Sha is actually a traditional Chinese medicine technique where a stone, like the Bian stone here, is used on the face with slight pressure and movement to help relieve tension, reduce puffiness, and inflammation. Of course, that's going to make your face look a whole heck of a lot better really fast. Now, you all that follow my channel know that I'm all about the science behind these type of devices and techniques. And while the science behind Gua Sha is still limited, the studies that I did look up showed that it actually did help relieve muscle tension, improve superficial circulation, and reduce lymph fluid and inflammation in the skin. So yeah, it works. In fact, it was even shown in those studies to help relieve sinus pressure. Who knew? Now, the thing that's so exciting to me about this device is that there are 4 treatment modalities in one. It has the Bian stone, obviously, to be used in the purpose of the Gua Sha. It also can be heated. It also provides red light therapy, which is LED red light plus near infrared light. I know, right? Along with that heat and a vibration therapy to help relax and rejuvenate the skin of the face. And the reason that Bian stone is the stone of choice in Gua Sha is because it contains 40 trace elements and minerals that you just can't find anywhere else. This is a type of limestone. It's a hard limestone that also emits ultrasonic impulses that give anti-aging effects. When you use it with the heat and vibration modes on, it actually helps improve that superficial microcirculation, bringing more oxygen and nutrients right to the surface of your skin where your skin cells can put it to use. So let's quickly talk about how you would use this. First, you want to turn it on, and you see there's a little face here that tells you what mode you're in and what you're using, and if you have the heated mode on or not. One thing from an esthetician's point of view I want to say about the heated mode of this: very helpful in helping to stimulate that microcirculation and help massage those muscles just under the skin. If you have darker skin tones and are prone to melasma, you can use this device with the heat off just fine. Leave the heat off because sometimes heated devices on darker skin tones can trigger melasma. So right now, as you can see, I'm LED infrared light and vibration. If I press this once, now I have pulsing light. Now the pulsing light mode is really good for when you're applying skincare products to help them be absorbed into the surface of the skin. Pressing this one more time, I've now turned on the heating mode, so the stone is now warm and all 4 features of this particular device are working. You simply apply the stone at an angle, 30 to 45 degrees. Very, very soothing, lifting and massaging those muscles and the substructure and fascia of your skin. And if you like to use the pulsing light feature for improving skincare absorption, you simply apply your skincare serums first. This is one of my favorite Maysama products, actually, the green rubus tea pressed serum. I love this stuff. It smells so good. You just pat that in as you normally would in a routine. Turn on the device, set it to pulsing, and do the same thing. And if you kind of wiggle at the end of the areas that you're lifting and massaging with your skincare on, it will make sure you don't get a buildup of the skincare on the stone. It actually stays on the skin. This works so well. You can see there's a contoured shape to the stone itself, and it's softened and rounded on the edges. So it really fits to the contours of your skin very, very, very comfortably. We know that red light therapy is enhancing the mitochondria of my skin cells, helping them to reproduce healthier and healthier cells as we go along. Yeah, just very, very comfortable. The device will shut itself off after 15 minutes of use, so you'll know when your session is over if you want to take it that long. And also, if you set it down and forget to turn it off, 9 minutes, it will shut itself off. The battery life is a full 4 hours after you charge it. And look how refreshed and lifted my face looks after just a very few minutes of using this particular device. Again, having to help drain excess lymph fluid, relaxing the muscles underneath the skin, and improving my superficial circulation. Skin looks really good. Now, this product is safe for all skin types to use, with the exception of people who have psoriasis, damaged skin, breakouts, or eczema. We don't want to use anything to the surface of the skin that would aggravate those conditions. So this would not be a great choice if you're suffering from those conditions on the face. The other wonderful thing about Maysama is they've kept the price on this device super reasonable. 4-month treatments, it's around $59, $60. You guys that follow the channel know that I routinely test out devices that cost $200, $300, $400 or more. So this is a real value. The device is well designed, it's ergonomic, it fits in your hand, it travels well. You can take it with you anywhere you go. And at the risk of sounding like an as seen on TV spokesperson, for my 35 years as an esthetician, I can tell you this is a really great addition to your skincare routine, and it's not going to bust too many budgets. Now, I will put a link below in the video description box so you can go directly to their site and read about this. I highly recommend you watch the videos on the website about this device and how to use it. They are well constructed and very easy to follow. Should you decide to use the Bian Stone Gua Sha LED facial massager, please come back to the channel in the comments below and let us know how it works for you. Today, I'm excited because I get to finally share with you something that I've been testing for a couple of months. It's a red light therapy device, but it's not just any device. It does a whole lot of extra things that most of these do not do. All right, so red light therapy or near infrared light therapy has been proven to do some pretty amazing things at the cellular level. From healing wounds, to stimulating collagen production and improving skin, to growing hair. Yes, regrowing hair that people have lost. And this technology, while it's not new, it's very interesting because different wavelengths or strengths of the red light, and in some cases blue light, that spectrum, are able to do some pretty amazing things with your skin in being able to improve collagen production and reduce the signs of aging, all the way to stopping acne breakouts. So when QURE reached out to me to try out their new QURE Rejuvelite Pro Facewear Mask, I jumped at the chance because, again, this particular device has a lot to it and can do a lot of things for you. Now, this is not a sponsored video. They're not paying me to do the review. However, they did supply the device, which I really, really appreciate, and they are going to be giving me a link and a code for you to use at the end of the video should you want to go check out this particular device in more detail, or should you want to purchase one, you can save 10% with that code. So all of that will be down in the video description box at the end of the video. So before I jump into what the device can do and go into the details, I think it's important for you to see what it is. And this is what it looks like. You can see all of the LED lights on the inside of the mask, and you can see that it's very light. It's not very big, has a strap to hold it on. These are just some general things. I will be going over these in more detail. It also comes with a very detailed instruction booklet and a little travel case, which comes in handy if you're like me and you're on the go all the time. So I just wanted you guys to get a good look at what you actually get before I go into the details. Now, the first and most important unique thing you need to know about this device is that it has the two different modes. First, an anti-aging treatment mode, which is the red light therapy that you can see right here. The other mode is the anti-breakout or acne mode, which combines a mixture of the blue and red light spectrums to create this particular light color right here that you see, which is helpful in reducing the acne bacteria that creates acne breakouts. So there's two different modes that this particular device has incorporated for you to get healthier looking skin. So the red light therapy is going to help you get firmer skin by boosting collagen production, better hydration. It's going to help smooth out fine lines and wrinkles. And perhaps the thing that's most exciting to me is it actually helps the skin be plumper and firmer at a much deeper level than a serum or product could give you. The blue light or mixed light therapy for the anti-breakout treatment is really interesting because it helps reduce acne bacteria, but it also helps reduce those red and dark marks that are left behind when acne pimples heal, and it also helps reduce inflammation, even helping with things like rosacea. The anti-breakout treatment also helps regulate oil production, making your pores look smaller and helping your skin have an overall healthy glow from the very first time that you use it. And what's totally amazing to me about this is that it's all in one device. And again, the mask is very light, it's very easy to wear, it has the adjustable strap so that it sits comfortably and snugly on your face. Just so simple to use. But what I actually think is the other coolest thing about this device is that it comes with a downloadable phone app that you can use to set reminders to use the device that will help you choose treatment plans. It even has courses in there to help you get the best results out of this mask. Now, there are 5 different ways you can program this mask to work on your skin, and it can do different areas of the face for different issues. It's just a very flexible, easy to use device, and the phone app is a lot of fun. And it's really great because I'm busy and it lets me know when I need to do these treatments. Now, speaking of treatments, a lot of these red light therapy devices or masks require you to do 10-minute, 25-minute sessions, which can be very cumbersome, even if you're not having to do them every day. For me, that would be a very difficult thing to do, take 25 minutes out of my day to do this or to remember to do it. The other great thing about the technology in this device, this QURE Rejuvelite Pro Facewear, is that it only takes a 3-minute session every day, which is very easy for me to fit into my skincare routine, or you can do it any time of day. I do it reading the book sometimes. You can do it in the evening before you go to sleep. But 3 minutes a day, much easier, at least for me to work with. And I think for most people, they're going to find that a lot better than having to carve out these 15 and 25-minute time frames that other devices usually require. And speaking of that, the device is really super friendly because when you put it on and set it, it lights up and then it lets you know that the time is up by blinking a few times. The light goes on and off, on and off, on and off, and you know that you're done. It's really good for people like me in case you tend to doze off when you're relaxed in these type of devices on your face. So what about results? Well, after I used the mask the very first time, I did feel my skin feel somewhat firmer and it did look much healthier and more robust. To get kind of a glow from the red light therapy because it does stimulate circulation and it does again stimulate those skin cells and collagen building cells. So you do get something out of the first use, but over time, as I went through the first week into the first month, I did notice that my skin became much firmer at a deeper level. And what I mean by that is you're not going to get firmness or lift from a serum or a product that is anything but on the surface of the skin. And that's not bad. That's great because it does help us all look better. But this particular kind of red light therapy is working below the very surface of the skin, helping to build that collagen below and push and plump everything out. So my skin feels very, very firm. And I know a lot of you have made some comments in the comment sections of other videos that my skin looks really, really good. I haven't really changed out any of my routines. You guys know I test different products, but it's always the same routine, just a different product formulation. That is not what I'm talking about. The results I've gotten from this particular device are deeper than that and really, really have firmed up my skin. So I'm very happy and pleased with that particular effect from the device. Now, red light therapy has been around for quite a while, first used in sports, in wound healing, and in clinical situations. Then it was approved for use in salons by trained estheticians and in office visits, and they could be quite expensive, and now approved for home use. So we have a litany of these types of devices, and this particular device is so far the best device I have ever used for flexibility, for ease of use, for the fit, the comfort level of it. It's very comfortable. You almost forget that you have it on after you've been using it a while. The fact that it only takes 3 minutes a day to get results and ongoing results are going to get better with time. So there are a lot of pluses to this. I like that it has an app in my phone that can remind me when it's time to do these to make sure I don't forget. And it also has all those extra bells and whistles in that app. The app is really very cool to check out. Again, it's got information in it on how to do the different modes for the different areas of the face. It just makes this device very user-friendly and flexible. And then, of course, the very big bell and whistle to me is that you can use it for anti-aging and you can also use it for skin clearing, and improvement for acne and rosacea. So this really makes this a very well-rounded device. Kudos to QURE for developing this technology. 162 precisely placed and programmed lights you can see on the inside of this mask. Just high quality, well put together. And if you're looking to do this type of therapy on your face, I would recommend that you go to their website. Again, I will be putting the link down below for you to check out. And if you decide to buy this device, be sure and use the discount code they gave me for you. But go and check it out because there is so much information on this mask that I can't possibly pack into one video that you can go read about and look at all the different charts and how the lights actually work down to the very science, scientifically backed. Daily use of this device, clinically proven to provide reduction in acne breakouts, improvement in fine lines and wrinkles, and a 91% improvement in that firmness and evenness of skin tone, which is really the benefit that I saw for myself since I don't have a lot of wrinkles, fine lines and wrinkles. So I did get something out of this device. It really does work. Now, I hope this video today has been helpful in explaining how red light therapy can work for you, what the newest technology is, and how it might be useful for you in a device like the QURE Rejuvilite Pro Faceware. If you do decide to use this device, please come back to the video and let me know in the comments below how it's working out for you and the effects that you're getting or not. Now, I hope you guys found this compilation video helpful. If you did, please like it, share it out. Let me know in the comments below. And for even more ways to roll back the clock on skin and body aging, be sure to check out this video that I picked out for you next. Thank you guys so much for watching and supporting my channel. I have the best subscribers ever. That said, stay beautiful, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you over on that next video.